Jim Range Scope with Jim Battersby. A little under a minute before the start of the second half. The Cougars down at the half 41-30. And Cougars offensively, Jim, you know, we talked about trying to find some ways to get into a rhythm. It's not so much that, you know, they've had some opportunities, but not getting a lot of those second opportunities. But also, I think, as you mentioned, Ventura's doing a really nice job of creating some good shots and good opportunities for themselves.
That's been a pattern in the first half, and definitely Cuesta has to change the pace of the game. They have to. I really think they need to try to get inside a little bit with Mohammed and try to get some inside so they can set up the outside three. Get the Ventura defense to collapse a little bit on the inside and then pop some threes. That's got to happen, or it's going to be a long second half.
Again, you said going in that they had some opportunities, you know, with a smaller Ventura lineup. Actually, Mormon, who's been the main big for Ventura, has been very big inside. And then right away, the Cougars find a way to get things started on the right foot. Plum and Ristov, who had just 4 in the first half, left open in the paint, puts it in, and a 9-point Ventura lead as the Pirates bring it up for their first possession of the second half. Nicely set up.
Wide open, wide open.
Soto, who is ever present in the first half, goes right around Landenberg and finishes with the left hand. He has 6 points. Plum and Ristov on the trail. Over to Kenny Robinson. Pedrosa trying to post up left flat. Robinson gets it to him. Pedrosa backing in, got some space, and pushing off against Ivan Dooley. And will get called for the turnover. And it will be Zalmichael Harmon to bring it up. 11-point Ventura lead, which is what they had coming into this half. Really started to open it up in the latter moments of the first half. Soto up top, picked up by Landenberger. Pulls up, long 2 is good. Joseph Soto back-to-back. He's got 8.
Notice Cuesta's trying to put a little size in there with Baker coming in and up front, but he still got the shot over him.
Vasil Bashev, who provided some instant offense in the first half, quickly off the bench and at the scores table for Cuesta. Rolling down low to Ristov, moving inside, turning around, going around. Dooley off the glass. Plum and Ristov's second bucket of the half. He's got 8. 45-34.
That's 2 inside looks, and that's going to set up good stuff for later. If they can keep doing that, they'll start getting the 3 opportunities.
Dooley, wearing number 4, is the co-conference player of the week, but has been extremely quiet so far, going inside, sending it back out on a floater, intercepted by Landenberger. Over to Ristov on the run, and he will finish. Soto got up high to try to defend, but Plum and Ristov running the court. He's in double digits.
He got out, little bobble. This is good.
Dooley takes a shot. We just talked about him, and what do you know? There, boom. He must have heard something and put it in for his first 3 of the game. 12-point lead, biggest of the game for Ventura. Trying to go to Mormon down low, tipped out by Kyrie Carson.
We've been talking a lot about Soto, but Dooley's quite a player too. He's very versatile, good long-range shooter as well as good passer.
It's not that he hasn't been doing much. His teammates have been doing a lot. Ristov taking the long inbound, looks at Mormon, thought about the 3. Landenberger doesn't have a clean pass, so he'll go to Robinson. 25 to shoot in a 12-point game. Robinson pulls up and hits the J from the left side. 9 points for Kenny Robinson. 10-point game, a little under over 2 minutes gone in the second half. Dooley rolls it over to Soto in the corner. A rare air ball pulled down inside. Pedrosa almost lost it, was able to get rid of it to Robinson before travel would be called. Ristov attracting a lot of attention. Soto, quick hands, knocks it into the backcourt. He'll chase it down, and he will finish. Joseph Soto's done it all tonight, 10 points.
Great individual play, did that by himself. And his quickness really showed up again on that. He beat everybody.
Joseph Soto, last year honorable mention, all Western State Conference. 3 minutes into the half, 14-point lead for Ventura. Ristov puts it on the floor, turns around, shooting it over. Arrington won't go. High rebound by Mormon.
Cuesta has not launched a 3 or even an outside shot in this half so far.
Arrington long 2, a little bit short. Mormon right there. Put back will go. Anthony Mormon has 12 points.
Young man from University High School in Spokane, Washington. Having a good night.
52-38. Favor of the visiting Pirates. Landenberger going around Mormon. Changes speeds. Fadeaway won't go. Mormon another board. Soto pushes it up. Cougars back, dishes out. Arrington going high and will lay it in. Arrington Yeah, he was kind of thinking a little slam back there, but went safe and has 16 points.
They're really showing their athleticism. That was a pretty play.
Carson turnaround jumper from the free throw line is good. Kyrie Carson with 5. Pushing up quickly, Harmon fouled. And he will go to the line. First foul of the second half on either team. It's on Jeremy Landenberg, his second.
Yeah. He's gone the length of the court. Nobody's even stepping in his way. And that's a coast-to-coast kind of a layup, and you can't allow that. You got to contend.
Zalmika Harmon at the line. And McMurray set to check in, and also Bashev for Cuesta. When the teams met earlier this year, back on January the 30th, Ventura winning on their home court 90-67. McMurray coming in, and it'll be Mormon sitting down.
A lot faster pace first 4 minutes, 5 minutes of this half. It's just up and down. Both teams going inside.
Harmon does make one to give him 9. It's 55-40 as we're just over 4 minutes into the half. Pirates came in with an 11-point lead. They've stretched it to 15. Kenny Robinson. Bashev with the glow-in-the-dark shoes. Easy to spot. They go to Pedroso. He's fouled, but before the shot. First foul of the half on Ventura. It's going to be on Joseph Soto, his second. 15:46 to go. Cougars down 55-40. Carson takes the inbound from Robinson over to Ristov. Cougars really want the offense to start. It looks like a grab along the baseline on Harmon. 2 quick fouls in the last few seconds for Ventura. And we'll try it again. Lob to Ristov. Arrington's with him. Ristov palms it over to Bashev in the corner, knocked out by Soto. Stays Cougar ball, 30 to shoot.
Both teams play with a lot of finesse, too. This isn't a real banging, foul-filled game. They move quite well. Both teams pass well, and you're not seeing a lot of fouls. That's because they're good players. They're playing smart and hard.
Yeah, ball stayed in play for a lot of the first half. Not many did balls at all. Kerry Carson and a grab inside, so it's a grab on Photo so quickly. 3 on Soto. So Eric Mitchell will come in and replace him. Joey Ramirez, meanwhile, hoping for some 3-second calls. We're hoping for something to balance things out. We just heard him yell that out to the officials.
The catalyst of their offense and defense has got 3 fouls on him, is out of the game. Let's see if Cuesta can make up some ground here.
Pedroso, Carson, taking their time working around the perimeter. Ristov, the lone player inbounds right now, that clears things out. Pedroso going in, had some space and got the glasses. Dooley's hopping, might have turned an ankle or something. 7 points for Pedroso. 13-point ball game, up the 15-minute mark coming up right about there.
All inside points for Cuesta, too. That's totally different approach this half.
Harmon on the clear out, turnaround over both Bashev and Ristov. Drops it in. Michael Harmon's got 11.
You know, they say you can't teach height, but you can't teach quickness either. You know, you're quick, you have a real advantage in this game, especially the way they set up their offense.
Ristov seeing the opening, going strong and using the glass plumb. And Ristov, 4 points in the first half, 8 already in the first 5 minutes of this half. So Michael Harmon spinning, Bashev staying with him. Bashev controlling a lot of offense, and look at his face. You see that focus on defense. Looking to work off the pick from Arrington. Spin move. Ristov defensive help. Shot won't go. McMurray taps it, hangs on to the possession. Dooley. Now they go inside. Blocking foul called against Cuesta. And that's going to be Plum and Ristov's first. Second on the Cougars.
Ventura guards have really good vision. They drive and they see the open man and they get the ball to him.
Harmon out high, 13-point game, 14 minutes to go. Michael Harmon talking with Coach Julia Ramirez. Bashev following him. They were trying to work around that McMurray screen. Left McMurray open for a moment. He's showing that he can make threes. McMurray almost pulled that foot. Back over to Dooley. Working on Pedroso. Took him off the dribble. Going inside around Ristov. Hangs. Won't go. Pedroso's got it.
One and done. I like that. They aren't getting offensive rebounds, Ventura, thus far in this half. That's another positive thing for the Cougars.
Wrist-off cutoff, so they go to Carson. His shot long won't go, and there's Dooley to pull it down. Dooley pushing it up. Bashev is back, and Dooley grabbed by Bashev, and he was just blazing by, and I think Bashev saw that was the best move available to him, his second foul.
He was either going to make the layup or he had a pass for a bunny, as they say.
Yes. Arrington, big first half, and his teammates have been doing most of the offense here in the second. Arrington out high, slowing it down for a quick moment. Kind of a little built-in breather for this Ventura team that does not sub a lot. Soto's out of the game, but that's mainly because of the fouls, like Jim had mentioned. Going down to 10 seconds. Here we go. Arrington breaking down Carson, pulling up off the glass. They like that. McMurray was there but didn't need to. It's going to fall.
That just points out the matchup advantage that Ventura has with their speed.
Pedrosa going in, finding an opening baseline off the glass. Both teams using the glass a lot tonight. Pedrosa's got 9, 13-point game, 59-46, 12-22 to go.
Defense has got to tighten up, Randy, because they're just matching baskets now, and that, as I say, here we go.
Pulls it away from Arrington to Carson, who was going for the breakaway jam and is fouled.
Hard spill. He's down.
Hey, get together! Get together!
That'll be Arrington having a chat with the official about this one. Foul on Jalen Arrington. There will be no flagrant call there. Carson, official check on him to make sure he's all right. Kyrie Carson shooting about 73% from the line. At the line in a 13-point ball game with 12-12 left. He will shoot 2.
If Cuesta can slow the game down a little bit and get some free throws, score when the clock is stopped, they can climb back in. But matching basket for basket is not a good formula tonight.
Especially with a team this quick, as Arrington came in early, didn't matter, and Carson makes them both.